Hello, A Day with Caleb. We are back with a Goodwill pickups, kind of a multiple trip compilation, if you will. Of course, didn't film any while I was there, music and stuff. I'm just glad to bite down and try and do my best to film, because there are gaps in between the loud music with announcements, which, you know, I can film during that time, but it's like a minute stretch, and then there's like 5 more minutes of music. So it's hard to balance, especially when you're in a rush. Uh, these were when I was out running errands, so not necessarily a time slot where you can do that. But let's check out what we got. We got some pretty cool things. Starting with Charlie's Angels, and it is factory sealed. I don't get many factory sealed movies nowadays. Back in the day, when that Goodwill Warner Robins, is it Russell Parkway? The big building, they would always have sealed stuff there. Movie, VHS, DVD, a few Blu-rays now and again. But I would get a lot of stuff there sealed. And then throughout the years, I would just get anything sealed and put it out there with the sealed stuff, which, is good and bad. It's too much. I have to be more selective now with sealed stuff, but it has paid off. With the disc rot, I did go out there and get re-releases of movies that worked to replace my disc rot versions. And then we did do a video where I unsealed VHS of movies that I did not own in the collection. They were just out there sealed. So, I've weaned it out, the collection, but when it's this cool, you gotta pick it up sealed, especially 25 cents. I believe that was last chance. $1.25. It's not bad. Then Jean Harlow in Bombshell. That is a striking image right there. This was the 40s? No, 1933. So that's back there. Black and white. But I love the old studio black and white kind of drama films. So that's neat. This, The Long Kiss Goodnight, with Gina Davis and Samuel Jackson. I do have loose on DVD, so this is kind of a placeholder until I get a version with artwork. So, but Carolyn Stoltz had claimed it as hers for a while. But always cool to get these action films on VHS. Speaking of action films, Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Ranger, One Riot, One Ranger. So I'm assuming this is a compilation of the show, but it also could be a movie they did. Put out by Canon Video, so maybe it's a movie. Because back in the day, they would do these kind of compilation are volume releases on VHS of TV shows, but I think this might be the Walker Texas Ranger movie. Comment down below if you know. Then Fearless, Jeff Bridges. I've heard of this film, never actually watched it, so that'd be cool to see that. Then this was the neatest find as far as the VHS go. Disney sing-along songs, Happy Haunting, Party at Disneyland. So that is awesome. This was probably near the end of the sing-along songs. They did a few on DVD, but this one is not numbered, so I'll assume it's one of the last ones as far as the sing-along songs. And again, someone else claimed this one, not Carolyn. Where'd that go? One in Warner Robins, one in Perry. Brenda and Carolyn. Huh. So, need to have another sing-along songs. Trying to collect all of these, which is not too difficult. There's about 30-ish, I think. Late 20s, early 30s, somewhere in there. 25 to 32, I think. Comment down below if you know, but I think that's right. I think I have about 25 of these. I do have one on DVD. I think the Bugs Life one I have on DVD. So that's cool. Then we got this for like 20 cents, 25 cents, something like that. The best of Archie comics. The best stories from the past 70 years. Over 400 pages. Oh, that's neat. It's like a character progression throughout the years. Oh, Gene Simmons did a little post. Archie always has been the king. Oh, Stan Lee also chimed in. I'm proud to declare I'm one of their biggest fans. So that is awesome. I didn't even see that when I purchased this. But you can see there just the best of the Archie comics. So that is very cool. Especially for like a quarter. I've been wanting some Archie. I have a few Archie comics, but this is kind of the end-all be-all now with that. You know, I don't have to have every issue of Archie, so this is a good one and done, I think. Now, Betty and Veronica, they have a run of comic books. I have one issue, but I would like to get more of Betty and Veronica. Then we'll get to the Blu-rays. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, the Criterion Collection, number 2008. So that's neat. I think this was an old library rental, but always good to get Criterion. I think I had this on Blu-ray, or I'm sorry, DVD. So this would be an upgrade, and it's a Criterion. So 2 for 1 there. And I had this on DVD, Redbox, so it had a printed case. But I love this case here, Bridge of Spies, the Blu-ray DVD combo. It is the same as what's underneath, but I love the red outline there. And this was a pretty solid film. Was it '08? Oh, I was way off. 2016. Wow. I don't know why I thought '08. And then this I do have on DVD, but one of our family's favorite holiday movies around Christmas time we watch The Holiday, we watch Christmas with the Cranks, we watch Home Alone 1 and 2, and sometimes we'll throw in Die Hard. I know a lot of you out there don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but it is set in Christmas, so technically it is a Christmas movie. But we won't debate that right now. The Holiday on Blu-ray, couldn't believe they had that on at Goodwill. This is probably, I wouldn't say a rare Blu-ray, but I never see The Holiday on Blu-ray. Then I have I have the collector's edition on Blu-ray for Aliens. I have Alien and Aliens. It's like a complete set Blu-ray, multiple disc with like picture cards. It's like a box. It has a book. It has a bunch of special features. I've the first two in that collector's edition box sets, but I also have Alien with the collector's edition numbered, so I figured I would add this to that. So I have it, the collector's edition, both the first two on DVD, and then I have them on Blu-ray. But this is a pretty cool set. Has the inserts, has some cool artwork, and then the 2-disc DVD set. Speaking of box sets, we have the Fantastic Films of Ray Harryhausen Legendary Monster Series. This comes with Jason and the Argonauts, the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger, the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, and the 3 Worlds of Gulliver. I just realized those were upside down. But this thing was $5. Usually when there's a big box set like this, they'll do per disc. So 3, 6, 9, 12, that would have been $15. I am a massive Harryhausen fan, but 15 would have been a little steep for a DVD set. 5, perfect dollar amount. And one of these was sealed. I think the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, but they're all minty condition as far as the disc goes. The box is in pretty good shape. Love that artwork too. And then his kind of trademark there, not trademark, but his font. And I do have his signature, probably one of my most cherished autographs is Harryhausen, and he did sign one of these. No, not he signed the Beast from 20,000 Phantoms. One of those. Go back to my autograph media, I believe I showed off there. That and Stanley, those are my top 2 autographs in the collection. But that is cool to have the Ray Harryhausen box set. Then this was, I believe, 50 cents. A pictorial memory of Walt Disney Resort celebrating 100 years of magic. And we did let our annual pass expire, so it will be a long time, probably a couple years before we go back. We used to go 4, 5, 6 times a year and spend at least a week or two there, go to all the parks. Slowly transition to Universal when Disney made all these ridiculous changes to the Fast Pass, to the park reservation system. So we kind of went more and more to Universal and less to Disney. Then with the announcements of Rivers of America and Muppets closing, that was pretty much it. We're like, we'll take a break. Obviously, we're going to Epic Universe when that opens for Universal, but it's like an ex. You always think about them, and eventually you might go back, but you hold on to the memories, and this is holding on to the memories. Oh, I forgot about these. Whoever bought this book must have bought it at the resort, because it has the 100-year anniversary napkins. I think it has a couple of them too. Yeah. Wow, they had like 4 of them. Let me get back if I can find. Yeah, here we go. Probably my favorite attraction back in the day, even though it scared the mess out of me. Alien Encounters. Our Aunt Lynn, who actually still works Disney Cruise Lines. She worked there for a long time, retired, then came back, and she does the same. She got the same disc bag, did the same job. It's crazy. But she kind of nudged us when we were like 11 or 12 to get on this. She could get us in free because she worked at the company. So I remember being so scared when I wrote this. But after that initial ride where you're scared, it's not so bad the next couple of times, and then, it's kind of old hat. Well, not old hat, it's a good attraction, but you're not as scared. And then the Indiana Jones, back when it was a good stunt show, and they didn't fight with like plastic swords. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Our dad loved that show growing up, Regis Philbin. So we did go to that, and he did try out. I think he got, there's like an inner ring of like, 15 that match the buttons. And then if you are the fastest correct answer, you get to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I think he made it to the circle chairs, but he never got to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But a good book, especially for 25 cents, can't go wrong with that. And then memorabilia, some napkins. I don't know if these would be worth anything. I would obviously keep one with my maps and stuff, but comment down below, do you think anybody would buy a 100-year anniversary napkin? People have bought crazier things, so we'll look those up in a minute. But that was everything. Some pretty cool finds. Sing along, the book, aliens. So some pretty awesome stuff, including Criterion. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below your favorite thing. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.